Welcome back to BNN, folks. It's about that time. It's time for
The Breakdown.
Breakdown.
Large numbers of workers are moving into the environmental industry after leaving high-paying jobs at big tech companies like Google. When asked why, some employees stated that their priorities have just changed over time. Some stated that they wanted to leave the world saying that they did something, having a bigger impact. And others just were no longer feeling lucky. It's giving millennial joke. Did I do that right? The giving thing?
No.
Russia has decided to withdraw from the International Space Station, otherwise known as by 2024, which just happens to be the slowest breakup ever with the US. Breakups, been there. We all know it takes at least 2 years to come to the realization that it's over. The space station is split up now into the ROS, the Russian orbital segment, and the USOS, the US orbital segment. It's like a drawn line in the middle of a shared studio apartment. It's like living with a partner and breaking up before your apartment lease is up. You know exactly what it means when that sock is on the doorknob. Neither segment of the space station can function without accessing the electricity of the other segment, which is where the drama lies. In other words, Russia has the Hulu account, and US has the Netflix account, and no one has the HBO Max account because they're currently imploding or whatever the hell they're doing over there at HBO. Gabagool. In unrelated entomology news, the murder hornet has gotten a new name. It is now known as the Northern Giant Hornet. There hasn't been a PR spin this good since Subway told us to eat fresh. By the way, Subway tuna is still considered a meat, and its bread is still considered a confectionery. Okay? Okay. Go lose weight now by eating a bunch of sandwiches. In an attempt to reduce plastic in our oceans, scientists have created a new biodegradable packaging substance made entirely of mushrooms. Turtles everywhere will no longer be forced to migrate and can instead stay home and choose to go on another kind of trip. And frankly, in my opinion, this is taking it way too far. We all knew that the turtle from Finding Nemo was Blaze the entire time. Now, Squirt, his sun turtle, his turtle son, has to worry about his dad asking him if his flippers were always that big and occasionally asking for kelp money. Experts are offering solutions for patients who are experiencing COVID symptoms but keep receiving false negatives. Here's some unfounded medical advice. If you keep receiving false negatives, the first thing you should do is make sure you're following the directions. I can't tell you how many at-home tests I had to pee on before I realized I had to put that thing up my nose. Joe Rogan is warning TikTok users that China has all of their information. And here's the thing, Joey. Gen Z and millennials, we just don't care. At this point, everyone has our information. The Arby's Rewards program knows more about who I am as a person than the majority of my close family. And guess what? That's fine, because I visit them more than I visit my extended family anyways. And Arby's, they have the meats and my back. Like they say, when you're at Olive Garden, you're family. When you're at Arby's, you're family. When you're at Taco Bell, you're family. When you're at Wendy's, you're a stranger. Get the chili and get out. Saudi Arabia has revealed its plan for a 100-mile-long skyscraper that will serve as a self-sustaining utopia. I feel like I've heard this before. Oh wait, that's right. It's called the Mall of America. And if it's going to be anything like the mall craze that America has suffered through, do yourself a favor, Saudi Arabia, and stop, because you're most likely going to just have a long-forgotten shrine to the likes of Sbarro, Auntie Anne's, Wetzel's Pretzels, and, I don't know, lids. A 100-mile-long glass building? It's a bad idea to have a dome away from home. And Saudi Arabia, you guys should take the hint. Biodome was actually a profitable movie. And that's the real unbelievable part of that story. 230,000 Capri Sun pallets have been recalled due to cleaning solution being found in the pouches. And we always knew, folks, we always knew that there was something going on with Capri Suns. Because remember that commercial where the goal was for kids to drink them and then melt into chrome and become really good at extreme sports? It was like the perfect example of what your brain is like on bleach. Heads up to any Bridgerton fans. Roger Jean Page says his Bridgerton character lived happily ever after, and they're not gonna touch that. Which is the complete opposite of the Duke of Hastings, who did all the touching to Daphne. Look, if you talk to any Bridgerton fans, they'll let you know that season 2 had a lot less fun. Seriously, these crazy kids had sex on a staircase, a gazebo, a bed, in a field, on top of a ladder, a notable homage to the steamy scene in Atonement, circa 2007, and on top of spaghetti all covered with cheese. And I'm sure you're all asking, folks, that's the burning question. What would I do if I were some hubba himana humana on a big TV sexy show? Would I Roger Jean go or stay on the sexy show? Or would I be all skeeved out? Well, sex sells, folks. So let's rip open this bodice and get busy. Put on some dirty music. Anyone order a large cauliflower pizza?
Extra kielbasa.